forget you, my love. You're trapped in
السلام عليكم ninjas, أهلا وسهلا بكم. It's your Tech Ninja Muhammad. Here we go. Let's do an unboxing, hands-on and review of the Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G model, the cheapest smartphone in the world with 108 megapixel back camera ninjas. Yes, the buying links will be in the description. You can purchase this beast ninjas on Banggood and CCT shop. It's selling under $350. By the way, I'm having here the 8GB RAM variant, which is obviously more pricey. Anyway, let's quickly go with unboxing and enjoying this video. Watch it till the end. Hey guys, what do we have in the box? Type-C USB cable, like see by itself here. We have a charger, Chinese one, but you're gonna see an adapter in the, of course, in the package. It's in the package itself from the Banggood or CCT shop. By the way, this is a fast charging technology, 33 watts. Remember that with the Redmi Note 9 Pro G. There you go. You can see by itself over here. 20 watts, 11 watts equal 3 amperes. 5 volts equal 3 amperes, 9 volts equal 3 amperes, 12 volts equal 2.25 amperes, you name it. Anyway, 33 watts charger technology with the Redmi Note 9 5 Pro. 5G Pro, Pro 5G, sorry. Oh, it's mouthful, it's really mouthful. Sometimes I even get confused. A case, TPU case, which is really nice. Some manuals in Chinese. Pin is inside to open our SIM tray. And here is the smartphone. Just here it is the smartphone. We're going to remove everything from the table and let's just put our hands on this amazing Note. There you go, finally, hands-on of this Note 9 Pro 5G model, a mouthful device. So I will be stopping probably to even say the name of this phone. Just nevertheless, we have Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and on the back. It looks premium. Unfortunately, maybe you can't even notice if somebody doesn't tell you, but the frames are not made from aluminum alloy. It's plastic in just it's probably a plastic kind of a hybrid material used for it. It doesn't look and it doesn't feel like plastic, but it seems that it is plastic. It does have a splash proof resistance IP53, which again is not a true wireless waterproof certification there, but again splash proof on the rain, or sometimes if you drop the phone outside somewhere where is the water, but immediately if you take it out then it should probably survive. Anyway, so let's see here. The design wise is absolutely amazing. This one which I'm having here, this is the gray black color, if I can call it like that. It's a magnet, fingerprint magnet ninja. Seriously, a lot of smudges leave there and they are very noticeable. You will have to wipe this glass on the back constantly if you don't use the case, but probably most of you will use the case, which is just over here. Check this out. Beautiful. Anyway, so what do we have? This is 9mm thickness for the Note 9 Pro 5G and 215 grams. Man, it's heavy. These mid-range phones are getting heavy and bigger as the flagship devices. Usually before, few years before ninjas, only flagship devices would have large displays and obviously bigger batteries, etc., etc. I can't say bigger batteries. No, that's my mistake. I would say like they had a display. The display were larger. The material were kind of used with them, and it was heavier. While in the cheap mid-range world, we usually maybe sometimes would have a metal or plastic design. But nevertheless, what do we have on the front? One selfie camera. Frames are just kind of, I would say, like normal size for this price tag. On the right side we have volume rocker and power button plus fingerprint sensor. Since this is an LCD IPS, it doesn't have an in-display built-in fingerprint sensor. One main speaker, one main microphone, one Type-C USB port, and one 3.5mm headphone jack. Yes, check it out, this setup, beautiful. On the left side we have a dual SIM acceptable slot, and also has an SD card expansion, so you can use SD card with this device. And on the top we have a noise cancellation microphone 2, and we have IR blaster. Beautiful, IR blaster. On the back, ninjas, remember that this device has stereo speakers. You will see. Can't wait to do the audio review of the Note 9 5G Pro. The quad camera setup, 108 megapixel. Like I told you, this is the cheapest phone in the world with 108 megapixel sensor, dual flashlight. That's it, ninjas. Beautiful design, beautiful look. This is what you get for the money. There are a few different colors of this device. Of course, you will have the buying links in the description. Let's now move to the screen review. Okay, here we go. Immediately you will notice, ninjas, this is on maximum brightness, but indeed it's a good display, ninjas. Maybe it's not the best regarding the quality viewing angles and screen brightness, but it is one of the fastest displays that you can get for the money. This is on maximum brightness. Let's go and test here the minimum brightness. Check this out. This is the minimum brightness right now. 50%. And we're gonna go to the maximum brightness. And by the way, I'm having here studio lights. Imagine if I turn them off it's gonna be even way brighter. Have that in mind. Anyway, let's go quickly here to the display mode. We're gonna just check before going to the YouTube review. So what do we have? Display, we have light mode and dark mode, ninjas. Here we go. Dark mode, you can schedule the dark mode if you want. Brightness level, automatic and sunlight mode. Adjust brightness to strong ambient light when automatic brightness is off. Night mode brightness, you can enable that. MIUI 12 is just amazing. Refresh rate 60 or 120 hertz. Let's move to the 120 hertz. Check this out. Probably you can even notice that. Let me just go bring it back to 60 hertz. Check this out. You can notice, ninjas. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Absolutely crazy what a difference it is between 60 and 120 hertz. Check this out. Beautiful. Anyway, let's continue next. Color scheme. Usually I use auto on cool side. This is my setup for most of my phones. System font, text size, full screen mode. Of course, from here you can enable and run the apps in full screen mode. We can go to the full screen display. Just a minute, enter button. Okay, from here you can use the full screen gestures, or if you want to go with the buttons, navigation bars. That's it. Anyway, let's go with the YouTube now. Viewing angles. Really impressive. I am really surprised with the viewing angles of this device. I didn't expect these kind of viewing angles. Again, it's not an AMOLED level, but still for LCD IPS, this is really decent viewing angles. Check this out. Check this out. Here we go. YouTube 6.67-inch screen, LCD IPS. This is Ninja's Huaxing Optoelectronics LCD phone. So this is a new company produced so far that I know that this is a new company. Remember the Xiaomi Mi 10, the TCL produced their screen. Oh my god, it was amazing. Xiaomi Mi 10 had obviously last year the screen was just amazing. Seriously, non-AMOLED panel. It just looked so rich. 20:9 aspect ratio, full HD plus resolution. So yeah, this is a full HD plus resolution screen. We have a 395 ppi screen density, hole punch notch. So this is a kind of built-in camera, I think you can call it like that. You can't say it built-in. It's not on display. Can't wait, bro. Probably in 2 years we're gonna see on display, under display cameras, covered cameras. Anyway, we have high refresh rate, 120 hertz high refresh rate, or 60 hertz. There's no 90 hertz. I don't know why they don't even enable 90 hertz mode. Can somebody tell me? I don't know why. Example, that would be amazing if, example, we can enable it and run PUBG at that rate. Because PUBG, there's an option to run PUBG at 90 FPS with the GFX tool. Anyway, touch sampling rate is 240 hertz. Brightness, it's around 450 luxes. Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection. This is a 2.5D curved, so it's a flat screen. It's not a 4D curvedness. It's just a standard 2.5D curved design, but it is a flat screen, ninjas. What do we have here? TUV Rainlight Eye Comfort certification. Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna check also of course, the split screen option. Keyboard haptics also. We're gonna check that. For now, I'm impressed. But by the way, this is an HDR 60 FPS video. You can see myself here at 1080p. It's a good screen, man. Seriously, it is a good screen. I don't see any problems at all with it, especially also around the edges here. I don't see that it has those color black shadow lines, shadows, hollow shadows. While with the regular version, I noticed that it does have that problem. This screen doesn't have it, bro. Interesting. Here you go. Now using YouTube and Play Store in the same time, split screen option. This is, by the way, 1080p HDR 60 FPS on the top. Using this 120 hertz high refresh rate screen mode. By the way, remember, ninjas, you will have to unlock also 120 hertz for all apps. Some apps will still have a blockage, if I can call it like that, but there's a tutorial on my YouTube channel to show you how to unlock it for all apps. Anyway, let's test here the hectic. Oh my god, hectics are okay, not bad. I can feel it. Not the strongest in the world, but for the price tag for this mid-range phone is completely acceptable. Touch sensitivity is spot on. Don't feel any lag here whatsoever. Beautiful. Anyway, this is a pass for me, ninja. Seriously, this is a pass for me for the Redmi Note 9 5G Pro model. Great screen. Seriously, great screen. Now we're gonna move to this speaker test, audio review of this device. Max speakers, max volume. Oh, loud, love it. I just want to remind you that the front speaker, the secondary speaker, don't think that it's the same loudness as the main speaker. Maybe it's around 40-50% the loudness of the main speaker, if you understand me, okay? And I don't even expect that. Maybe in 2 years we're gonna see that the same loudness we're gonna have on both the channels, the left and right. Anyway, let's go with another one.
I'm just trying to let my people know you nothing less than a king or queen. Told my family about to hit the road. Continent hopping, had to spin the globe. Back in high school was a last song. Was a no-show, now I'm doing shows. Man, I miss my brothers who no longer breathing. Would have said goodbye if I knew they was
It doesn't fit the screen. You can see by yourself here. Example this video, but all the videos will probably. Let's check this one. Maybe he used a different awkward, maybe different resolution. There we go, this one fits. So, SM 3W, make sure to subscribe him. Great YouTube channel, a cappella voices only in the background plus lyrics. And let's now test the 3.5mm headphone jack. Okay, checking out at maximum. A to Z.
Cause life will pass and the nights don't last. For the time it starts.
Having here Blitzwolf headphones ninjas AAER1. You can buy them and check my review of these headphones. Amazing headphones under $28. Great speaker, great audio chip inside of this one. Great bass, especially the bass is absolutely amazing. Loving it, seriously loving it here. It could be maybe the loudness I would get it from 1 to 10, 8, but the bass and the quality 9. Speakers I would give easily 9 scoring just for, especially because it has stereo speakers here. 9. Overall I'm giving it 9 score for so far, but let's go test here the mic quality. Here we're going just FM radio support for the Snapdragon 750G. Beautiful. Like see myself, it just works. Okay, and of course also you can enable the speakers. Here if you just go here switch to speaker. There you go, like see. Anyway, it has also, of course, recorder, screen recorder. This is the voice recorder, but we have Mi remote, since it does have IR blaster. We have a screen recorder, which of course you can test here, resolution at 2400 with 1080p, basically just 1080p resolution. Video quality up to 100 megabits per second, which is crazy quality, very high, and a fixed frame rate, which you can record obviously up to 60 FPS. Okay, time for the mic. I just recorded something. First I test 40 centimeters away, and then I test just a few centimeters away. Check this out. 1 2 1 2. This is the mic check quality with the Note 9 Pro 5G model. My mouth is 40 centimeters away. Check the noise cancellation in the back. Yeah, because my window is open. 1 2 1 2. My mouth is just a few centimeters away right now. Check the mic quality. My name is Mohammed. Oh my god, that's a 9 score. By the way, this noise which you hear in the background, my window is especially open there, and I'm living next to the river, and just that's why you can see that it's the water, it's the river. Again, that's very impressive, very impressive here. So far, overall, the audio package is great, ninjas. I'm giving it 9 score for this price tag, since you can buy this device for $300 something. Beautiful. Let's go next. Performance-wise, Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G model has a Snapdragon 750G ninjas. Firstly, of course, we're going to show you benchmarks, we're going to show you a speed test here, but I would advise you obviously to check my speed test comparison against other smartphones, against other chipsets. Anyway, we have Adreno 619. I repeat again, this is the 8GB RAM model which I'm having with 120GB ROM. So this is the LPDDR4X and UFS 2.2 storage. We do have an SD card expansion, and we're going to quickly also show you the sensors, what kind of sensors this device has. Let me just go immediately here to the sensors. So it has accelerometer, light, proximity, magnetometer, gyroscope. There is no barometer, but that's fine, that's completely fine. Firstly, we're going to show you here the benchmarks for this one, Snapdragon 750G. Go to the albums, go to screenshots, and let's begin here firstly. And remember, by the way, this review is after the updates. While maybe you saw reviews before a month or so, which they do rush with the reviews, and obviously right now phone is even more polished regarding the camera, regarding the security patches, increased system security, obviously software optimization, etc, etc. Anyway, what do we have here? Redmi Note 9 5 Pro 5G, almost 350,000 points on Antutu Ninjas. Still not close to the Dimensity 820. Can you believe that? Which was released half year ago. More than half year ago, Dimensity 820. This is the Geekbench 5 score. There you go, I've done it 3 times. Similar scores, completely similar scores. GFX Bench, 91 FPS, 1080p T-Rex, and Car Chase is 16 FPS at 1080p, but 2309 resolution. Here we go, another Antutu test, and you can check here the temperature, 37 degrees. This is the battery life by the GFX Bench. Yes, the Redmi Note 9 5G series do have wide one L1 unlocked. Yeah, so you can watch the Netflix at HD quality, and it does support open, of course, camera Gcam for you, and GPS signal so far very good. Wi-Fi speeds amazing, completely amazing. I basically reach maximum that I can get with my modem. So beautiful, beautiful reach here. Just in love with this device, with the of course antenna inside of it. The Wi-Fi antenna is just blown away. Anyway, let's go now test here the of course the phase. Of course, the speed test. I opened a few apps in the back. Let's reopen them right now. You can see yourself here, it opens it fast, but what I noticed here, it does close some apps, maps, it closed it. Okay, I didn't open the IMDb, I don't know why I'm even opening it. I didn't even open this app, but here you go, we're gonna do it right now. I did open YouTube and I opened Play Store. So let's go again, Facebook, Instagram, Temple Run, Adobe, Daily Mail, Maps, it closed it. I don't know why it closed the map when I even unlocked it. I logged the maps. Check this out. So it does have some issues with the RAM management. I don't know. TripAdvisor, I didn't open it, so we're not going to calculate that. But I noticed that. I don't know why it crashes the map, why it closed the maps. I don't know why it's doing this, but nevertheless, overall, it's great. It's just I don't understand why it closed the maps. Every single app is open so far. What we're seeing it, like you see yourself, just the maps. It gets closed. There you go again. I don't understand why it's doing that. Nevertheless, you can see by yourself here, there is a slightly small improvements for the speed optimization here, but so far this is a good experience what I'm seeing it. Of course, you're gonna watch my gaming review. Make sure to check my gaming review of this device. So overall, of course, I checked you here a MIUI device 12.0.7 stable one. There you go. We're gonna go quickly, exactly the same features which other Xiaomi devices have. I'm gonna just quickly go through them, ninjas. There you go. Sound vibration. Okay, sound effects. This is for the headphones and everything. Additional settings. Lock screen. Screen to wake up. Features on. Double tap to wake up also. Display, we check the display. Lock screen. Notifications, floating lock screen or badges, passwords, privacy protection, battery, apps, additional settings, date, language, and input. There you go. Remember, this is the Chinese version. It has only these languages. I still don't understand why Chinese version just simply don't include the English. I just don't understand. Seriously, man. Special features, game turbo, floating window, kit space, light mode, second space, and tapless. That's it, ninjas. Let's now move with the next tests. Okay, now I'm gonna test the Face ID and fingerprint sensor. Let's begin with the fingerprint sensor firstly, just on touch, on the side fingerprint sensor. Very fast. It's very fast. I wish that the animation maybe a little bit should be a little bit popping out or popping in faster. But unlocking speed is seriously under 0.3 seconds. That's very fast indeed. Beautiful. Let's go with the Face ID now. Okay, let's do it. Face ID. Fast here, but fingerprint sensor, it is faster. This is probably under 0.5 seconds, while the fingerprint sensor is under 0.3. But overall, I'm satisfied. Thank you, Xiaomi. Thank you, Redmi. battery life of the Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G model, ninjas. By the way, I've been rebooting it a few times. Yesterday, I just almost all day I spent on just an emulation test, which is crazy. Anyway, so what do we have? 4820 mAh battery, lead polymer with the 33 watts fast charging, of course, technology. Ninjas, regarding the battery charging test, it takes around 60 minutes to fully charge it, which is very impressive. So for the mid-range world, it's not the level of the Realme. Realme offers faster charging speed, 65 volts for $350. I have to admit that obviously Realme will be a winner there, or maybe an IQ. And the screen on time, it's around 7.5 to 8 hours. You can get top up at 8 hours with 120 Hz high refresh rate enabled. So that's impressive. Of course, this is just a moderate use, mixed apps use without gaming. Gaming will have a separate results, which I'm going to show you, of course, in my separate video. I will do battery drain test with this device, so please make sure to check it out. Nevertheless, great battery life with the Note 9 Pro 5G model. So cameras, we have a quad camera setup on the back, ninjas, different features with the MIUI 12. We're gonna probably even have with the MIUI 12.5. I don't know when this device will receive MIUI 12.5. 108 megapixel Samsung sensor on the back, S5KHM2, ninjas, with aperture of f1.75. Ultra wide camera lens, 8 megapixel OmniVision sensor. We have portrait mode, 2 megapixel OmniVision sensor, and macro lens, 2 megapixel Hynix sensor. We have on the front, ninjas, also another OmniVision sensor, selfie camera, which is 16 megapixel, and just 16 megapixel. Let's go here with the more night mode, 108 megapixel short video, panorama, documents, vlog, slow motion, time lapse, dual video, AI watermark, long exposure, and clone mode. A lot of different features with this one, and it also has a 4K support at 30 FPS, but there's no 60 FPS, 1080p 60 FPS. Let's show you some picture samples and video samples, but I would advise you to check my full camera review of this device, separate video on my YouTube channel. We also have a dual mode with the Redmi Note 9 5G Pro version with Snapdragon 750, which I love it. This is not every single smartphone in the world from a different brand has this option. This is really neat feature for vloggers. This is right now selfie test with the Redmi Note 9 5G Pro, Snapdragon 750. We have 16 megapixel front selfie camera. Check this out. So you judge by yourself. The audio, maybe my voice will be a little bit lower because I'm wearing this mask because of the corona, etc, etc. But I think you get the point. We showed you with the gimbal footage, the gimbal feed. Okay, this is 1080p ultra wide camera lens, handheld footage, Redmi Note 9 5G Pro. So you can judge by yourself the video stability and the quality of ultra wide camera lens on the. Okay, this is 1080p 30 FPS with the gimbal. You're gonna see the difference between a gimbal and handheld footage. Okay, this is movie frame selfie camera test with the Redmi Note 9 5G Pro. Oh my god, it's really mouthful to pronounce the name of these new models from Xiaomi. Plus when they add the T, example, they add Redmi Note 9T 5G Pro. It's crazy, bro, it's crazy. Anyway, movie frame, this is right now color graded feature of MIUI supported smartphones, obviously the MIUI 12. I think it had it also with the MIUI 11, I'm not sure. Nevertheless, this is how it looks like, handheld footage. I'm using a PerfDog application, which you can download for free. I have a first English tutorial on YouTube channel for this app, ninjas. I can't believe that nobody before me even done it, but I want to help to everybody out there, especially those people who have a YouTube channel and they want to record and do some gaming reviews with the PerfDog application. You can just follow my tutorial on English. So far, what I'm seeing here, it's running completely 30C, the PerfDog options. So far what I'm seeing here, it is running full speed 60 FPS, the Battle Royale mode. It seems that it's an easy task for these mid-range chipsets. We're gonna try also to test these on ultra high graphics details. Again, dropped around 10 FPS, 20 FPS. Everything is maxed. I repeat again, not everything is maxed. I will show you in the GFX tool that I didn't max everything. But HDR, they say that the HDR, it is 2K resolution. They say that HDR. I'm not sure here. Somebody has to confirm with me. Ultra HD. Does it Ultra HD means it's a 2K resolution, while the HDR is full HD resolution? Yeah, HDR is full HD resolution. Ultra HD is 2K resolution. Over there, okay, so my thoughts for the end. Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G model. Should you buy it? What are the cons and the pros? The cons for now, there's no big problems. There are no so many cons about it. I would say I made just a few of them. Plastic frames. I wish that they included aluminum frames, but nevertheless, it still looks sturdy and high quality in my opinion. You can't even notice that much if you don't check the specs list. RAM stability. Again, the maps were just only closed, but again, 95% of the apps were open. Just needs slightly more improvements with the RAM management. Not the fastest chip for this price tag. This is not the fastest smartphone for the price tag, ninjas. Example, Redmi 10X 5G and the Pro version are faster with the Dimensity 820U. And heavy mid-ranger. This is a heavy device. These the mid-range phones are just getting heavier and heavier, ninjas. Anyway, so what do we have regarding the pros? The reasons why should you buy it? 120 Hz LCD IPS screen. One of the best LCD IPS screen for the price tag. I was completely surprised by the viewing angles, by the touch sensitivity, by the color scheme. Just it's a great screen. It's a great LCD IPS screen. It is a big difference from the standard version of the Redmi Note 9 5, and it's easily you can notice just in the colors, in the viewing angles, in everything. Anyway, Snapdragon 750G with the 6 or 8 GB RAM variant, 180 megapixel back camera. So this is the reason why many people will probably get this device, because this is the cheapest phone in the world with this high-res sensor. 5G and 4G LTE, of course, bands, NFC support, IR blaster, FM radio, SD card expansion. It has OTG, OTA, you name it. It has everything, ninjas. Plus stereo speakers, beautiful. Regarding the battery, it's a 4800 mAh battery with 33 watts and 0 to 100% in around 16 minutes. Beautiful design, beautiful package here, ninjas. Again, another maybe con, but again, I can't say it's a reason not to buy it. It is just smudgy. It extracts a lot of these oils and fingerprints. But nevertheless, this is completely acceptable. Great package. Can't say that overall offers the best of the best for this price tag. Like I said here, still Redmi 10X 5G Pro model. It's a great buy for around $350. If you can afford yourself to buy something more expensive, then go with the Xiaomi Mi 10 ninjas. If you can go for $500, but again, that's a different segment now. That's a different world, bro. Anyway, have a great day. You'll have the buying links in the description to purchase the normal version or the 5G model. Support my channel in that way. I wish you all the best. Nevertheless, ninjas, you're not gonna make a mistake if you buy this device. I'm just sharing my own opinions that I suspected more from the Snapdragon 750G. It's close there, it's very close, and not a big difference between the Dimensity 820, but it can't beat it, especially in the benchmarks and in the speed test. You will see the differences there. Masalam and have a great day.